Hey guys, hey friends, hey returning subscribers. If you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate your support. I appreciate all the love. In today's exclusive interview, I bring to you an amazing artist. She is ever so incredible, legendary, worldwide, iconic. Ladies and gentlemen, we cross over to Zimbabwe to talk to Ammara Brown. If you do not know Ammara Brown, this interview is perfect for you. Do stick around to find out more about Ammara Brown. She is iconic. She's amazing. She is a powerhouse. Enjoy. Hi, Ammara.
George, Royal George, how are you, darling?
I am great. I am super, super excited. Thank you so much for making time to chat with me. This means the world to me, and obviously, you've made my entire year.
Bless you. You're too kind. Thank you for having me.
So let's just get straight into it. The first question, Ammara Brown, is what made you become a musician?
I remember it was the feeling of being free. Like no one could contain my joy. I remember singing the solo and just feeling so free. There's no better way to put it. Like there was no cage of any kind. It was just raw and authentically beautiful, and liberating. And so I ran home and I told my mom immediately. I was just like, I want to be a singer. I was 12. Yeah, 12. I was 12 years old.
Gosh, it's amazing how at 12 you had already discovered your talent. That's amazing. And
When
it
I
just
did, I was raised in a musical environment, and I was raised by people who were very disciplined as well. So they were very encouraging, and I was very blessed in that regard because I feel like a lot of artists are not really supported by their respective families and stuff when it comes to the things that they are passionate about, simply because it doesn't fall into line with, what is, you know, classically acceptable, and understandable to normal people. But I was blessed in that regard. I really had people who believed in me when I said that I felt something. They just nurtured it right through. So my grandmother, my mother, my father, even my step, go for it.
and we are so grateful for your circle because we wouldn't be enjoying this fantastic music.
Bless you.
So how would you
You're right.
So how would you describe the music that you do? What's the genre?
I like to call it Afro pop only because I fuse just a lot of different genres. And it always seems to have just enough potency in terms of circular music to be still considered to be circular. But um, the more I've matured along the years, I've noticed that the content of what I sing about gets deeper and deeper as I go. And I'm really happy with experiencing that. I'm really blessed that I get to, you know, have the freedom to do that.
Really tap in. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So where do you find inspiration to create music?
It is very much dependent. It's dependent on what is what is my heart telling me at the time. Sometimes it just comes at you like a melody out of nowhere. You can hear this thing in your head, like, and this is why I say that artists are vessels, because it's almost like we're receiving something. It doesn't always feel like, even when I'm listening to an instrumental, I'll listen and I'll be like, what is the song trying to say? What is the music trying to say in terms of words? And it's my job to listen. Do you get what I'm saying? And really like
Yeah.
interpret, like, what is that supposed to be? And I think that is the most organic way that I can explain that.
It's a beautiful process when I think about it. It's such a beautiful process. Because for us, I'm thinking that's just crazy because how do you do that? Such a beautiful process.
Yeah, no, highly favored, truly blessed. I do believe that there are a lot more creatives on earth than we give respect to. And I feel like like human beings are just naturally creative, like by design. If you think about God, even the concept of God or creation, whatever your understanding of that is, it's artistic. You just have to look at the creation. It's inevitable for us to be in His image and create in the same ways that the Almighty or the Source created. Call it what you want to, but I feel like being an artist is probably one of the most natural things a human being can be.
You know what? I totally agree. You're right, and it's such a beautiful thing. Moving on to my next question, what is the highlight of your career?
Oh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one because when I look back, I have so much to look back on. I'm literally at a point in my life where I'm reflecting and I'm going back and I'm just truly appreciating everything that I've accomplished. And it's hard to say what one particular thing it is, but if I have to say, it's the freedom. It's the freedom that I've created for myself to live the life that I want to live when I wake up in the morning. I think that for me is just like, I used to feel afraid for certain American artists because they seem like they're in a cage, of some kind where they have to look a certain way, sound a certain way, be a certain way. And I never wanted to be, you know, that famous. I never wanted the monster to overtake my life. I still wanted to wake up in the morning and be able to be a present mom and be able to be a an artist that's true to her vision, true to her sound, true to her feelings, true to her fans, and I've been so lucky to be able to cultivate that. And I think that for me is the epitome of success. I think once upon a time we were all sort of sold on the idea of like, oh well, success means having $1 million in the bank, and that's gonna be your happiness. And you see so many people crying in their expensive cars, and you're like, that's not it either. You know what I mean? And you start to realize like they just want somebody to love. They want somebody to love them for who they are. And what joy do you have when you succeed and you have no one around you that truly cares? I don't think that's a life that anybody should have to live. And I really feel like the highlight for me is just being able to define balance for myself and be able to be true to the things that bring me joy in life, because I don't want to just enjoy when I'm old, I've put in a lot of years of hard work and it's worth it. It's been worth it.
I love your answer, you know what, because it's not what I expected. I expected my highlight would be, oh, I performed in so such a country. I love how your answer is very true to who you are, very in line with who you are, and is very true to who you are. You are so brilliant.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What is your favorite part about being a musician? What is your favorite part about being an artist?
There's so much to digest. I guess your question might be, what is my favorite part about being a professional artist? Um, and the answer would be just, it's like serving your purpose.
Fulfilling.
It's serving your purpose. It's knowing that when you create something, you are able to make somebody smile for 5 minutes straight. If they listen to more than one song, they're gonna dance. You're gonna bring joy into somebody's life, and you're not even gonna be there to witness every single time that happens. That's crazy to me. That's absolutely the joy. When you see somebody smile. When I'm on stage and somebody's smiling and they're singing their heart out, like they're just living their best lives right now. And there's nothing anybody in the world can do to ever take that away, because time is the most precious thing we have on earth. It's like we've only got X amount of time. We don't know if you're going to live to see 50, if you're going to live to see 80, if you're going to live to see 35. We don't know how long we're given, right? So everybody has a different timestamp. And while we're here, we better be happy. We better be having a good time while we're here. And if you get a chance to create any kind of ripple effect of joy and goodness and light, you're so lucky. You know, that's
Absolutely. You guys bring joy to us. Whenever I'm listening to your music, I feel there's joy. There's joy
yeah.
and mostly because your music it says so much. Each and every song says something, it's not just music. It has so much to say, and I love that about your music.
I tend to find that when you sing something that is from your soul, it cuts across better to the people that are listening. It's gonna hit you, you're gonna feel it. Maybe you'll be feeling alone on that day, or completely sad, or heartbroken, or neglected, or joyful, or sexy, or whatever it is. You're gonna feel all those things sonically, and it's gonna affect your spirit in a beautiful way. Can't ask for much more.
Bless you. Now, where do you see yourself, let's say, in the next 5 years from now?
Oh, that's a hard one. I'm gonna say that 5 years from now, I see myself truly like having expanded just um, the ways in which I impact society. So right now, you're seeing my brand sort of transform, or my career transform into a space where I'm like, I'm giving back. It's like I've achieved X, Y, and Z, and after all the awards, and when you've done every stage, when you've performed with so many legends, when you've like you just get to a point where you're just like, what am I doing to give back? And I feel like that for me is where I'm at in terms of my journey. I'm really looking at both sides. I want to do what I feel like doing. I want to sing what I feel like singing. I want to connect with people in beautifully artistic ways. But I also want to do the above and beyond of what a person is supposed to do in terms of serving their purpose. And I think that we're all capable of that. It's just like our careers are only like one sector of what we're supposed to do on earth. And when we really expand on that, when you take a magnifying glass and you look at it and you say, I think I can actually help with this thing here. It has nothing to do with, it's not my specific responsibility, so to speak. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not my job to impact this thing in a social way, but I can, and I'm going to, because I can, and it brings me joy to do that and to fix that in one section. So for me, it's gender-based violence. For me, it's climate change. For me, I'm transforming into all these things because as a person, as an individual, I have to leave my son in this world, you know. And one day I won't be here, and he's gonna watch me, and he's gonna have to do better. He's gonna have a template to be like, okay, this is what mom did right, this is what mom did wrong, let me do better, and leave the earth in a better way than we entered it. It's like, do that. Yeah.
You're such a brilliant person. I love how in everything you are so true to yourself. You are true to your beliefs, you are true to your core, you're true to your roots. Thank you so much for being such a sunshine.
Oh,
Now,
bless you.
do you have any message for the Amashas, for the fans who support you?
Oh man, God got you if you believe. God got you if you believe. It's like there are so many beautiful things about you as a person. You were so beautifully created the way that you are. And there is so much light you have to give into the world. And I want you to know that no matter what, If you are a good person when you wake up in the morning, you do good by people and you do good in the world, it will come back to you. If you give, share as much as you can, because trust me, you will receive. It all comes back to you. Your light is truly something that you're born with. And as long as you embrace yourself for how amazing you truly are, and you just dig deep in terms of what your purpose is supposed to be, and you stay true to that, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. Keep going.
Fly high. Let me not keep you too long, but wait, before I let you go, now, have you been to Botswana? I know that you've been here a long time ago. Was it for idols?
Yeah, it was forever ago. It was 2008. I haven't been to Botswana in so long, and I would love to come. I still speak to Samantha Mogwe all the time. She was in the hair salon the other day, and she messaged me, and she's like, "Girl," she tried to call me, and I missed a call, and she's like, "Honey, I am in the hair salon," and I told them that Ammara Brown is my girl. I'm like, I miss you so much, and she came to Joburg the other day, and we just missed each other, and it was just like, it's so nice to keep in touch with her because she reminds me of such a beautiful time in my life. And Botswana holds like such beautiful memories for me. And quite frankly, I really cannot wait to come back. So I'm definitely going to figure out within the period of the next year how to make that possible because, man, love that place.
Yeah, and we would definitely, I would definitely love to meet you in person.
Oh, definitely. We're definitely having wine. We're going to do this in person. Yeah.
Ammara, thank you so much for making time to chat with me. You are iconic, you are legendary, you are brilliant, and your music is amazing. You release hit after hit, hit after hit, hit after hit. You are incredible. Please keep on going.
You inspire us, you fuel us, you keep us happy, you energize us, and you remind us of the important things. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, George. You have a happy birthday. I appreciate you so much, and I think you are just a star. Please stay as fantastic as you are and keep growing. Keep glowing and keep growing.
Aha, I know, that's right. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. I'll chat to you later.
Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. I have left for you guys in the description links to Ammara Brown's accounts. Go and follow her. Go and follow my girl. Go and support her. She's amazing. She's incredible. And let's jam to her music. Thank you.
We are the bold. We can be anything, anything.